Greetings from Florida. Here we're working on a 2010 to 2016 Chevy Cruze. This is the right front. Your best bet on these would be to get the GM part, the original GM part. Dorman also carries a version of this, but it's not the same quality. You'll be much happier with the GM part. They last a lot longer. I've seen the Dorman ones go 12 to 16 months on an average. The other problem is, with the Dorman one, you're getting the motor with it too. You don't need a motor. Your motor is fine and fairly indestructible. You've got a thing to pull out there and a cover right there. You've got two 20mm Torx screws. This one had been changed before with an aftermarket part, and I was able to reuse the window motor from that part on the regulator, because if you get the GM regulators, all you really need are the regulator. You don't need the motor. If you find this beneficial, if this is a helpful video for you, do me a favor, like, L-I-K-E, like the video. That'll help other people such as yourself find it on YouTube. So we got a screw there. I think I took out the one in the middle. Looking for a flathead screwdriver to take off that piece right there. This is really quite easy to do. And you see that green push in right there? You're going to go ahead and pop that off and put it back onto the side view mirror cover. Normally these videos are at double speed, but this one's not. It would have made it too short for YouTube. They frown upon videos under 8 minutes long. So it's only 12 minutes. On the other side, we're going to unplug the wiring harness and we're going to remove the cable that goes to the chrome handle. Not a big deal. Pops right out. Set that aside. Next trick is to get the two 10mm bolts that hold the glass clips on. And I will move my head in a minute to show you. I was trying to debate whether or not it was an aftermarket motor on there as well. Just starting the key, put the key in so that I can use the switch to move it up and down a little bit, just to get it in a better place. If you have any questions, go ahead, ask right here. I'll be glad to answer them as I have a chance on YouTube. If you're in Tampa Bay, call me, I'll do it for you. So now we need a 10mm socket. You may have to push that clip up a little bit to get access to it. Bosch, B-O-S-C-H, Bosch Tools. This is not a paid endorsement. I've just had really good luck with them over the years. They have the best quality, the best customer service, indestructible. They really are the best tools. Basically, there's just 5 10mm bolts that hold the regulator to the door. Here I'm using a 10mm wrench to get to access to one of those nuts that's holding that clip on. Next, we're going to take out the regulator. Like I said, just 5-10 millimeter bolts. Not a big deal. One thing that happens with this occasionally is the glass comes out of the rubber channels on the side, the run channel. That can be a challenge to get it back in. You got to do two things. One, you should lubricate the run channels with a little bit of WD-40 up and down. You don't have to soak it, just give it a quick spray every 3 or 4 months, and you'll find that it'll work much better. Next up, getting a larger Phillips head bit. Because we're going to take out the 3 screws that hold the motor to the regulator. There's the motor. I'm going to put it on the new regulator. But before I put the regulator in, I want to make sure the glass is lining up okay. So I'm kind of moving it up and down a little bit just to be on the safe side. Here's the WD-40 I mentioned. Only goes on one way, so you're welcome to skip ahead if you need to. Remember to like this video though if it was helpful. I really appreciate it. The 2 smaller bolts go at the top of the regulators and the 3 larger ones go at the bottom. And then I generally let go of the suction cup and lower the glass down into the clips, because you may have to use your hands to adjust the clips just a little bit to get the glass to fit into it. The other way to do it is to use the switch to push the regulator up, but that doesn't always work because, again, the clips might not line up exactly with the glass. And then I am using the switch to go ahead and raise the window all the way up, and then tightening down the 10mm nuts that holds those clips to the glass. And that's pretty much it. Normally there's some moisture barrier on the inside of the door, but whoever did this last had ripped it off. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask right here on YouTube, and go ahead and like the video, and thank you for watching. Have a great week.